I'm so sorry, ma'am. I know you need this medicine, but it looks like it's not covered by your insurance.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to deny that one.
Wait, who are you?
I'm your insurance company's pharmacy benefit manager. I get paid based on the price of a medicine, and I don't make as much money off this one.
No one should stand between you and your medicine. Visit phrma.org/middleman to learn more. Paid for by Pharma.
This is Optimal Startup Daily, episode 1017. How has product management changed in the last decade? By Kalen Bruce of MoneyMiniBlog.com. And I am Dan, I'm your personal narrator and your host here. Welcome to the Friday edition of Optimal Startup Daily, where I read to you every single day from some great blogs on entrepreneurship. And with that, let's hear what Kalen has to say for us today as we optimize your life. How has product management changed in the last decade? By Kalen Bruce of MoneyMiniBlog.com. 2011. Have you lost your mind, James? You really should have remained at Barclays. What's this tantrum with product management? 2015. James, you can't go about experimenting. You're a real business. 2019. Sir James, how does one hire more product managers? Also, could you please spare some time to teach the nuances of MVP experiments and how exactly it could be run in a B2B? Mindless James of 2011 seems to have become a thought leader by 2019. Yes, dear friend, 10 years ago, if you'd taken up a product manager role, you'd have been looked down on. But now you can lift your collar and proudly holler that you are a product manager. Let's now give you reasons enough to be proud by touring you across the various realms in which product management has evolved over the past decade. Product management, then versus now. 1. Scholarly appendages. Earlier, you could easily fill the shoes of a product manager if you had an MBA degree. All that was expected of you was dynamic and commanding leadership, coupled with product managerial skills. However, on the flip side, the present times demand that you have a degree in computer science and design. Better said, you have to be a jack of all trades and master of one. Unlike the former days where your teammates would seamlessly comply with your decisions, you're now required to be strong in at least one of the intersecting components of product management, business or tech or design or data, while being aware of what goes on in the other realms. This is how great product managers like Elon Musk delegate their managerial duties. While Elon knows the science and tech behind making multiplanetary existence a reality, he also can paddle the other essential aspects of product management. 2. Workspace bustle. 10 years ago, if you walked into the cabins of product managers, you would have found them poring over heaps of paperwork on their desks. As you can guess, they did oftentimes misplace documents, miss meetings, and mess up their to-do lists. But you really can't blame them when digital was far from their reach and only papyrus could befriend them. Yet they did all that was in their power to ship the products under development. Today, however, time management plays a magnetic role in the workspace of product managers. Nate Stewart, product manager at Percolate, says that he follows a systematic means of organizing his tasks. For instance, he spends about 16 hours of his time in researching how to go about new hires, set up industry collaborations. Next, he allocates about 15 hours of his week to indulge in meetings with his team members. With all the conclusions formed in those 15 hours of chat, he puts them into practice and executes them thoroughly in about 12 hours. Putting an additional 7 hours into presentations and demonstrations, coupled with an hour of hiring, Nate knows how to steer his activities. Thanks to the advancement in technology in the likes of Google Calendars, Jira, Atlassian, and ClickUp. 3. Consumer learnings. The creation of new products is deemed valuable only when the end product returns the favor in the form of revenue. During development, the product managers of ages past used focus groups to determine if they'd get a sweet return on investment, or ROI. They would choose a particular segment of the consumer population and then deploy a moderator to connect with the focus group. The moderator delivers the data based on his interaction with the focus group. The product manager leverages this data as feedback to make the necessary changes in the developing product. On the other side of the spectrum, these days, A/B testing is being welcomed eagerly in comparison to that of focus groups, as it promises a wider scope for improvement and sales. With hypotheses, definitions, implementations, and user value revelations, A/B testing has been giving the product managers of today an upper leg in better consumer learnings for the turnaround of better polished products. 4. Personal tasking. As you noticed along the introductory lines, in the inceptive stages, the role of a product manager was to lead as a managerial leader, but now it's to lead as a knowledgeable leader. As circumstances had proposed, the product managers of then were desirous to only look into the business aspect of the product under development. Since no technical expertise was needed back then, good managerial and leadership skills were enough to govern the team, which they also relished. But that's not the case now. The best product manager resume examples of the modern days would be ones that flaunt a business degree in complement with a technical degree. This explains why the product managers of today enjoy diving into the technical glitches to get them sorted out. A good example of such an engineer product manager is Ken Norton, the senior operating partner at Google Ventures. Though he hails from the arts and science background, his education in the engineering realm has rendered him the standing of one of the best product managers of all time. Now, you'd understand that it's no longer just dealing with people, as in olden times, rather witty dealings with peeps and technology. And 5. Decision-making. Big data analytics is the buzzword these days, so you surely can't blame the 2010s product managers for basing all their decisions on opinions. Through resources like focus groups, they framed their decisions earlier. And as time spurned the development of technology into the realm of artificial intelligence and machine learning, data-driven decision-making processes have given the product managers of today to effect wise actions. Glimpse into the future. The striking evolution from the product managers of ancient times to the recent days is solely attributed to the fast-paced development in technology. Based on the present happenings, predictions into the future include the following. 1. Integration of strategy and product management by SaaS companies. 2. Lack of talent to fill in the roles of CPOs. 3. Development of more PM training hubs. And 4. Rise in different PM roles. Technical product managers, data product managers, design product managers, growth product managers. The pointers covered today are just a spark of what is awaiting you in the future. If tech geeks incarnate Tony Stark's Jarvis, then be prepared. You just listened to the post titled, "How Has Product Management Changed in the Last Decade?" by Kalen Bruce of MoneyMiniBlog.com.
I'm so sorry, ma'am. I know you need this medicine, but it looks like it's not covered by your insurance.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to deny that one.
Wait, who are you?
I'm your insurance company's pharmacy benefit manager. I get paid based on the price of a medicine, and I don't make as much money off this one.
No one should stand between you and your medicine. Visit phrma.org/middleman to learn more. Paid for by Pharma.
If you run a successful business and you're looking to automate your workflow, listen up, because NetSuite by Oracle has just rolled out the best offer we've ever seen. NetSuite gives your business everything you need to reduce manual processes, boost efficiency, and increase productivity across every department. So I just love that you're not only getting visibility and control, but also the power that comes with having all of your information in one place. And for the first time in NetSuite's 22 years as the #1 cloud financial system, you can defer payments of a full NetSuite implementation for 6 months. That's no payment and no interest for 6 months. It's time to join the more than 36,000 companies that have already upgraded to NetSuite. If you've been sizing NetSuite up to make the switch, then you know this deal is unprecedented. No interest, no payments. Take advantage of this special financing offer at netsuite.com/startup. netsuite.com/startup to get the visibility and control you need to weather any storm. netsuite.com/startup. And a great post from Kalen today. We thank him for it. Kalen and his wife had $24,000 of debt, and they wanted to get out from under that, so Kalen became a student of finances. They are now debt-free and building wealth, and he shares what he's learned over the years with you on MoneyMiniBlog.com, and Kalen also talks about things like productivity, personal finance, and a lot more. So please do come check it out. You can find a ton of great resources at MoneyMiniBlog.com. And again, a big thank you to Kalen for letting us share his work. And that's going to do it for today. Thank you for being a subscriber or follower of this show and sharing it with others when you get a chance, because that really goes a long way to help keep us going. So have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you right back here tomorrow, where your optimal life awaits.